Hey there, welcome back to another video. I used to have a mentor who used to say, you get what you pitch for. And I do believe that. But I also believe that you get what you expect. So if you've ever had a moment where you've launched something and it's not gone to plan, you set your goals, I want 10 people on this group program, for example, and then you don't get those 10 people, you might get 2 or 3 or 4 or something like that. I'll bet that if you go back and you really think about the intention that you set for filling that program, that there was a big part of you that was thinking, I'll never get 10 people, I'll be lucky to get 4. If I get 4, I'll be happy. And then you start to renegotiate with yourself and you settle for less. Sound familiar? Sounds familiar to me because that is something that I used to do all the time and probably still do sometimes. But what I've discovered and what I realized is that you always get what you expect. And so the work for me and the work for you potentially has never been about what do I need to do more. It's been more about making sure that the intention that I set is really clean and clear and 100% aligned. I have to be really committed to wanting it because the reason that I want it feels really good to me. So I have a lot of coaching clients who come along and they set these random kind of arbitrary goals, and I ask them why they want that particular goal or why they want to have this particular amount of clients. You know, as people come into my group, a lot of the time they'll say, I want 10 clients and that means I can do a $10,000 month. And I'm like, whoa, you're charging $1,000? So that gives me a lot of insight around what people accept for themselves and the standards that they set for themselves and why most of the time they don't achieve the things that they want to achieve. I believe that you always get what you expect. So the work is not in what to do next. It's about how to think next. It's about how to align to having that goal come true. It's about having you really dig in and do the work so that you expect and will settle for nothing less than the real goal. So if you find yourself in that place of, I want 10 people on the program, but I'll be okay with 4 or 5, that is where you're running into trouble because straight away you are settling before you've even started. Grant Cardone is, you can take him or leave him. He's pretty full on. But one of the things that he says that I really love is the goal doesn't change, your output does or your hustle does. So say you've got a goal of 10 people on your next coaching program, for example, and it's getting closer and closer and closer to the deadline. The thing that most of you will do will decide that it's okay to have a lesser number. Whereas what he would say is you don't settle. That goal doesn't shift. What else do you need to do to make that happen? That's all about putting energy and effort into things. And I get that. That's important. But we also have to back that up with what we really truly believe is possible for us. You don't need to know how it's going to happen. You just need to know that this goal I believe is possible. This is a goal that feels really good for me. And then you're able to set the expectation that I'm going to feel this program and get behind that feeling and then stay in the feeling of knowing what it feels like to attract those people. So it's putting your mind to the other side of the goal. So you can say, I want to attract 10 clients for this particular program, right? I want you thinking in terms of now that I've attracted those 10 clients and get into the feeling of that. How does it feel to have those 10 clients signed up? How does it feel to know that you're going to have created an incredible impact on these people, and what is the flow-on effect from there? When people come into my coaching group, into my free Facebook group, often they will be talking about, they want to attract clients who can pay. They want to attract clients who are highly motivated. That tells me that they're attracting clients that can't pay right now, and they're attracting clients who aren't all that motivated. And so in that instance, I immediately think, what are you putting out there? Because what you put out there is what comes back. What you expect is what you get. So if you are attracting something in your coaching business right now that you're not totally in love with and it's draining the hell out of you, ask yourself, what am I putting out there? What is the content? What is the energy? How am I showing up online? What is going on to produce this result? Because I guarantee you can track it back to the way you're thinking and the things that you're putting out there. You don't accidentally attract people who can't afford to pay you. You don't accidentally attract people who are unmotivated. They pay the money, but they're unmotivated. And for coaches, it's important to us that our clients get results, right? I know in the past when I felt like, my coaching business isn't doing what I want it to do, there are no clients out there, there's nobody that has the money to pay, my fees, everybody that I take on is not a good fit. When you're in that mindset, you just attract more of it. I always just remind myself that there are so many people out there watching me right now. At any moment, one of them can, drop into my inbox and want to work with me. And I also set the intention that my clients come to me cashed up. And if not, they're willing to hustle to get the cash to be able to do what they need to do. And then they just keep going. And that's my reality. That is what I tend to attract. I don't attract low motivated clients. I don't attract people who are in lack and scarcity and things like that. I used to, because I was in that space myself, and I had to really look at what am I putting out there? And it didn't feel like I was putting anything out there in terms of my content or anything else, but I was realizing that I was creating a lot of content out there where I use the word struggle, where I was attracting people who were in that struggle. And so I don't really talk about that stuff anymore. I talk about going next level. I talk about, you're already at this place and now you're ready to go here. So now it's time to talk. So have a think about that. Think about if what you have in your coaching business right now and the things that you have been attracting aren't what you want. Really dig in and ask yourself, what is it that I've been putting out there? What is going on for me? Because anything that's coming to you is a direct reflection of, how you're showing up and the content that you're putting out there and the energy that you have as you go about and do that. I'll go back to what I started. You get what you pitch for. And what I mean by that is if you are pitching for high-level clients who have the money to invest, clients that are going to knock it out of the ballpark with results, pitch for those clients. You get what you pitch for, right? And then do the work to be able to set that expectation. When I put it out there, this is the expectation that I'm talking about. When I put it out there to attract high-level clients who are cashed up, that's what I get. That's the expectation. My expectation is when I put it out there that I want these clients, that the clients will come. So what is the expectation that you need to set? And stop shooting so low. It's not about adjusting the goal and settling and shooting low. It's asking yourself, how can I reach that goal? What do I need to think next? What does my energy need to be around this? Take yourself to the other side of it. Affirm, now that I have 10 clients in this program, this is what I get to do next. Elevate your energy, become a vibrational match for the thing that you want to achieve. Go about your day doing that. And tap into yourself, tap into your instincts and trust them. This is what I feel like I need to say. Say it. This is what I feel like I need to write. Write it. Honestly, it is all about managing your mind. It all starts with the mindset. You can do all of the work in the world, but if you don't have belief sitting underneath that, work without solid belief that it's possible for you is almost for naught. You're just not going to get the results. So build the belief, tap into yourself, trust your instincts, set intentions, be really clear about what you want, know you can have it. And if you don't know you can have it, then your job is to do the work to get to the place where you know you can have it and then start putting it out there. Hope that helps. Bye. I'll see you next week.